What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have a new really big TSM story coming out to talk about. Now this is one that there's kind of been some rumblings of throughout the entire offseason, even dating back as far as like, I want to say September, so like 2-ish months ago. But it is interesting to finally be hearing some more official stuff actually coming from that person's mouth regarding the future of TSM. I don't know exactly how much is going to affect TSM in the short term or in the long term, but either way, it is just kind of a big, interesting story that I think a lot of LCS, TSM fans in general will be interested to hear about. But before we get into that, I have a little different ask for you guys today rather than checking anything out. I think I'm going to be getting a new job. I think I'm getting promoted, moving up the ladder a little bit, which might mean I need to start traveling around more, which means I'm in the market for a laptop that is going to, I'm going to have to take it on airplanes and stuff. I'm going to need to be able to make YouTube videos, stream, do all that kind of stuff on the go. So if you guys have any ideas, I don't know a ton about good laptops like that are durable but also strong enough to do the stuff I would need it to do. If you have any recommendations or deals or ways to, get this stuff for a good price, definitely leave a comment down below and help me out because I'm in the market. I'm looking to buy something before the end of 2021. But with that being said, let's get right into this. I would appreciate it a ton. We had heard back in September, I think from Robert Sorensen with the Game Hoss, talking about how the relationship between Leena and TSM was a little bit strained. I believe Leena is the president of TSM or some, title high up. She's obviously been with the organization for a long time. And it sounded like things had not been going too good, but we never really heard anything official, never heard any news or anything that was going on. But today, we did have, or this was yesterday, I guess, we had a post on the TSM subreddit talking about the things Leena was saying in one of her most recent live streams, and that is the fact that Leena, as this post says, is going to be retiring from TSM. I don't know if this person is not a native English speaker or if they just said the wrong word or whatever, but retiring doesn't really seem like the right word to me here. She's not retiring, she's leaving TSM, as they say in the post. She's stepping down from TSM, and some other life updates. I think this is honestly a really big story. Now, is it roster related news? Is it Reggie, something like that? No, but Leena has been a very big part of this organization for such a long time. And with all of the changes going on around with TSM right now, the fact that it seems like Leena is going to be leaving as well, again, it's hard to tell just how much that's going to mean to TSM, especially the LCS team in the short or long term. But it definitely means something. It's definitely worth noting and knowing of and talking about. But this person does break down some of the stuff she was talking about in the live stream. So they say here that Leena is currently streaming and she's sharing updates on her stepping down, talking about Doublelift stream, obviously the drama with Reggie, which really spicy because obviously Leena used to date Reggie. Leena now dates Doublelift, and Doublelift and Reggie are having some beef, but also Leena was still working for TSM where Reggie was her boss. So it's this like whole interconnected web of really weird situation for her. I cannot even imagine. Talks about TSM as an organization and more. So here's some of the bullet points. So one, she is going to be stepping down from TSM. She's been wanting to step down since the beginning of the year, which again, it's November of 2021. So we're talking 11 months. Kind of crazy. Been having a hard time with new management. Obviously, Doublelift was on the team last year and he wasn't on the team in 2021 either. I wonder if, Doublelift's relationship with the team has anything to do with this whole situation as well. Kind of something to keep in mind. And yeah, so she's been having a hard time with new management, and it's hard to see this from the outside. I thought this was very interesting. The loss of Bjergsen was a big factor in making her decision to leave, which I think is very interesting. That's what I'm talking about. A ton of changes going on for TSM right now. We're talking about going from an era of like Doublelift and Bjergsen being, core, always, foundational piece of this team. And that's who the fans and everyone kind of grew around. And that's who all of our content was focused on. And that was like the whole TSM brand and the name, the winning history, the culture, all that stuff. And now all of a sudden, Doublelift's gone and doesn't have a good relationship with the team. Bjergsen's gone. Who knows how his relationship is with the team right now. But even if it's a good relationship, he's still gone. He's going to be a rival. He's going to be a competitor. And now TSM is talking about going young and developmental. We're talking about getting a Chinese support and mid laner that are like new, young, unproven talent that we're going to be building around. This is not the old TSM. TSM is absolutely going in a new direction. Now, some people are excited about that direction. Some people think it's going to be better. Some people think it's going to be worse. But we have no idea. Just because Reggie's telling us it's going to be better or this is their new plan or whatever, doesn't mean it will be better, doesn't mean it will be worse. But there's just a ton of uncertainty in the air for TSM right now. And I don't blame old school TSM fans, or even TSM fans of like 1, 2, 3 years ago, if they're a little bit hesitant, a little bit uneasy about the direction of the team right now, because where TSM is headed in the future could be great, could be better, could be amazing. But no matter what, it's different than what TSM used to be. It's different than what a lot of fans fell in love with. This is truly going to be a new era for TSM. So I totally get where Leena's coming from, talking about how, new management, making things feel different, losing Bjergsen, big part of, not wanting to be a part of this. Doublelift's gone, Bjergsen's gone. They have all this drama, all this craziness going around. It seems like they're shifting in a more international direction rather than, focusing on domestic growth and North Americans and stuff. And again, some fans are going to appreciate that. Some fans are going to be down for that. But absolutely, some fans are just not going to be. And it'll be interesting to see how it all works out for TSM on the LCS side, success of the teams, growth of the brand and everything. But then, on the business side as well, are they going to be making more money? Are they going to be losing American fans but gaining international fans? Are they going to be losing fans in general? Is their team going to suck? Is their team going to be great? I don't know. But they're definitely taking some big risks and losing a lot of the old school people. She isn't super excited about the direction, but she of the organization, obviously, but she's still appreciative of her experience in time with TSM in the past 10 years. Again, I totally get what she's saying. I personally, as like a longtime TSM fan since like season 3 or season 4, I'm not really excited about the direction that the team, the brand are going right now either. So again, I can't even imagine as someone on the inside who's been here, been around for a lot longer, and this has been like their whole life and their whole vision and their whole professional career. She feels that TSM is becoming more corporate and feels like she is now a cog in the machine, and like obviously that isn't super good. She didn't feel like she had much impact anymore, and the people she was very close to, Bjergsen, Daquan, Hamlins, aren't there anymore, partially because she does not interface with the players and creators anymore. Her favorite part of the job was interacting with players and getting to know them and building connections with them. And, she doesn't get to be a part of that. She does say that she had no idea the DL stream was going to happen. Doesn't want to get involved with it at all. Again, I don't blame her. It's not necessarily the best look for her to be, beefing with her current employer, her soon-to-be former employer. It doesn't look good, for her professional career and stuff to be involved in some of that thing. Just because Doublelift is at a point where he can, if he's retired and this is his thing, he doesn't have as much to lose. But obviously, she has a lot more to lose if she does want to have a long business career ahead of her and stuff. But either way, she has an insane reputation. She's been insanely successful. Doesn't want to comment on the situation, but didn't want to take away from the experiences that people had with TSM. Stepping down didn't have anything to do with the DL situation, so that's kind of good to hear. Felt that Bjergsen leaving TSM reinforced how she felt about the organization, and I agree with that. And that's what I'm saying, that even though we don't know that like Bjergsen has any issues with TSM or has a bad relationship or anything, I could absolutely understand if Bjergsen does, feel the way that a lot of other people feel, that he doesn't love the direction that the organization's going in, and that's why he felt that this was a good time to jump ship. Again, that's very, very speculative on my part, but I would not be surprised at all. As far as what's next for Leena, she did say that she has started working with OTV in the past months behind the scenes, and this gives her the feeling of the close friend group from the TSM years. She's been friends with them for a while and feels like they have the same views and are on the same wavelength. So it seems like she'll be heading over to OTV to hopefully get a lot of good work done for them and, start this whole new chapter in her life and career. And maybe Doublelift will end up joining OTV or something too. I don't know. He's obviously going to be a very, very big name free agent. But that is pretty much it for this video today, ladies and gentlemen. Giving you a little bit of update on the whole TSM situation. Again, it really seems like TSM's doing away with a lot of the stuff in the past and going to a whole new future. And part of that, is Leena moving on from the organization as well. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I'd appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the whole TSM situation? Are you going to miss Leena? Do you think she's replaceable? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!